You know what time it is. You know what that shotgun sound means. That means we lied, baby. That's what that means. I mean, we in there mud. And it's my first, I guess not my first day back, but took yesterday off, had a busy day, hung out with the wife after work. For some reason, my camera keeps doing nonsense, bro. I don't know why, but I feel like it's really dark for some reason. What's that about? That's about getting too much light and I don't know. Hopefully it's good now. It's tweaking though. It's tweaking. I don't know why. Man, I'm starting to feel so much better here in the last couple of days. Although I say that right now and then I'm kind of got tired just as the stream came on. I'm like, okay, maybe I should go take a nap instead. I went to sleep a little later than I normally do and woke up still kind of early. It was a dog. Even though my schedule changes and I get a chance to sleep in because I have the day off, my dog's schedule doesn't change and she still got to pee at 6 a.m. no matter what. So there's that. And yeah, you know, your boy got to get up regardless of what I wanted to do. My wife loves making me do the AM walks and the late night PM walks. So, you know, it's a part of it. It's a part of it. It's a part of being a grown up, I guess. Could be worse. I could have kids I gotta take care of, but one day soon, probably actually sooner than I probably am ready for. But I think I'll figure out as I go. Hopefully. Or they'll just, you know, maybe they'll, I don't know. Maybe they won't make it. Who knows? But yeah, man, I'm starting to really dial in on the health thing recently and been doing a lot better with eating pretty good foods, like decent portions. You know, I'm not perfect, but it's manageable for me recently. You know, I've been doing things that make it fun and still somewhat tasty. Trying to cook different things that, or maybe the same things with a different little twist on them has been good. Yo, why is this thing like tweaking? Has it always been like this? I gotta turn that off, bro. Autofocus is crazy right now. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not even moving that much. I'm turning that off. That's crazy. It's got to be manual. Hopefully I'm centered. Hopefully I'm in focus. But yeah, it's been. You start to notice too when you start to get in there, and I've been close. I've been even deeper into it than this. But when you start to really lock in, man, especially as your age as a man, and I don't, obviously I can't speak to how a woman feels, but I assume it's similar. Especially as you start to age, you start to get past your 20s, and I'm not the type of person who believes like, I think a lot of the I'm getting old thing, especially in your 30s, and like I think a lot of it's BS. I think people say it's worse than it really is. I think people make up a lot of excuses, but maybe for some people it is really bad because they don't really take care of themselves. And to be fair, I haven't been doing necessarily the best about it, but I try to stay moving. And I think as you age, it's important, even more important than ever, to really kind of lock in on this stuff. You got to really hone your craft, man. You got to hone in on things and keep your body parts moving and bending and stay flexible. I think all of that stuff you got to do. You got to double down on a lot of it. And I think recovery is obviously important, but for me, I think active recovery is really important, more so than just like sitting around in your house and just like, or sitting at your desk that day and not working out. I think going really hard when you work out to get the most out of your workout is important. But then when you're not working out, I think it's important to still go and like walk, or maybe even like a little swim, stuff like that. I think that really does help you recover even more. Because sometimes you think that, I'm super sore, I went really hard yesterday in the gym, this muscle group is really sore, I'm just gonna sit around and let my body heal. You call that kind of a recovery day. But I find that like when I get up, move around, walk, today I took a dip in the pool, which it's 80 here, but that pool was really, really cold actually, because it gets decently cold at night. So relative to the temperature outside, the pool is pretty freaking cold. So it shocks the body. And I found that when I came out of the pool today, I felt really, really good. And I know I'm speaking a little bit like a rich kid right now who, has a trust fund and doesn't realize that most of the country right now doesn't even have that option. But most of you guys can probably, as far as you can't go outside and go in the pool, but most of you guys can probably go to like a LA Fitness or I don't know. There's your local Y, some different options like that. So I mean, I'm pretty lucky to be where I'm at, where I can go outside and get in the pool and get back out, and the sun's out still and it's still pretty warm. So that's nice. But I mean, there's other active recovery options. I mean, go to getting sun is massively important, I will say too. But go for a walk. Go for some light, light activity, yoga maybe in the right kind of yoga, because there's some yogas out there that are pretty intense. So you gotta definitely be careful with what kind of yoga you're going to. It's gotta be the right kind of yoga, that's for sure. Can't be that like hot yoga. I don't think that's probably not the best move, honestly. That seems like it's a little too intense for your recovery. But yeah, I feel so much better and staying away. And the thing is going back to what I said earlier, I'm not perfect about it. You know what I mean? I still have some diet soda, some seed oils from time to time. I know it's like the new thing to shy away from or whatever. And I even had a couple cookies last night. nothing crazy, but I kept everything in structure for the most part. Like I hit my protein goal, really close. I'm not perfect on the perfect protein goal, but get really close to my protein goal. Trying to go too crazy over my carbs and my sugar. Try to watch the sodium throughout the day. Woke up like 2 pounds lighter than I was the day before. And like I said, I had a few cookies last night. I ate pretty decent sized meals throughout the day. I was never really hungry. So it's like, I'm still losing weight pretty steady. It's a good feeling, honestly. It can be hard sometimes to not completely crash out on your diet sometimes. But I think you gotta just keep yourself in the mindset of, even if you do like veer off a bit, you kind of got to bring yourself back on track and not let yourself get too far off for too many days. You have a one day where you're kind of going a little crazy. You go get some cheese sticks from Chili's, you know what I mean? Get that cheese pool going, but you gotta try and do other little things even on days like that to like make those days not as bad. I think something like as simple as just getting your protein in, even though you're kind of going a little crazy, still maybe get a shake in that day, still get you some yogurt in that day, like kind of get your protein up a little bit, even though you're going a little crazy on carbs and calories. And I think in that sense, you still kind of mitigate some of the downsides of that, at least let your body kind of rebuild. And also, I think some of those days are important. I think mentally, some of those days are important. I think you need to do that sometimes. Honestly, you gotta go out and have fun and just kind of eat whatever for a little bit. Especially if the best way I think to do that, honestly, I think is like kind of like keeping those days. I don't want to say keeping those days. I want to say minimal, but I think one of the things I do on those type of days when I know I'm going to probably end up going out with like my, friends or girlfriend or whatever it is, like girlfriend, wife should be killing me for that one. I think there's one of the things I try to do on those days, because I know like, oh, let's go to dinner later, and I'm already having those thoughts in my head. I'm like, yeah, let's go have some French fries. I'm like, I try to like, okay, I'm going to try and stay away from like a heavy lunch and a heavy breakfast. I'm going to try to go light, maybe get a shake, stuff like that, get a yogurt. And I think those have been really helpful for me. And I think the other thing too, that is huge in my opinion, that's really helping me even more so lock in, I think, has been the kind of content that I've been watching recently. I hear a lot of time people will say like, your 5 closest friends will determine, your income and your health and a lot of stuff like that. And I think there's some truth in that. I think there's a lot of truth to that. But it's hard sometimes because, at the end of the day, like sometimes you have a friend or a family member, or, in my case, my wife's not the healthiest eater, but she's still not, she doesn't gain a lot of weight. So it's hard for me to say like, oh, you shouldn't eat that. Cause she's like, she has a little more self-control than I do. So she can have a bag of candy and only eat a few pieces of it and leave it around the house for 3 weeks, whereas if I get that same bag of candy, I'm eating it in that one sitting, maybe within the first 10 minutes. And yeah, I don't think that's a reason to like break up, stop talking to your friends or divorce your wife. I mean, it's not, I don't think it should be that extreme. And if it is, I think that if you have to do that all the time, I don't think it would be worth it for most people, because you only hang out with people that go to the gym and are bodybuilders all the time. It's almost, it's almost impossible to do for most people, unless you're like an influencer that's all your friends and stuff really are those kind of people. Your average person, just in the US especially, I mean, most of us are, especially with most of us being overweight, I mean, there's going to be a good chance that the people that your friends and family are probably in that 50% or whatever the percentage is now. So you can't really do that all the time. I think the main thing is going back to my original point. I think you have to like consume a lot of healthy content. I think that helps. Every time I've been able to really lock in, and there's been times in my younger 20s when I've really been like locked and really dialed in on like keto and like working out, and like I've been really close to like breaking through, man. I wish, you know, looking back at those times, I wish I would have stuck with that. And I know looking back on it, I know there were certain things that triggered me that made me fall off. So now I know kind of what to stay away from and what not to do, because some of that content can be negative, because some of these guys are eating absolute garbage and eating 5,000 calories, but they're on a ton of gear. So they're able to kind of work out insanely hard to a point where you almost couldn't nowhere near match what they're doing. And you think that you're able to kind of eat like they do, and you're going to work out hard and stay in good shape. And most average people can't do that unless you are on a bunch of gear. So I say all that to say, stick with good content, man. Even if you, and also even if the guys that you're watching are on gear, because I like the Trend Twins. I love the Trend Twins. Some of my favorite content creators on the site. But I also realize that, like, okay, they're juicing, and that's okay. At least they're honest about it. I appreciate that about them. Don't try to emulate everything they do. Don't think that you're able to necessarily, you know, crash out and eat whatever, you know, you want and still look like they do. Even if you eat perfect, you probably still can't look like they do unless you A, get on gear, and B, you have great genetics, because their genetics definitely are good. I think they were saying, I think one of them said they were hitting like a 410 bench in high school. So the dudes are really ripped, and their dudes were already insane way before they even got on gear. I believe them. I don't know if they could be lying about that, but I think they're telling the truth. I think they were like D1 college football players too. So insane genetics. So there's a lot there to think about before you try to hop in and do stuff like that. But I think surrounding myself with that kind of content, and like I tend to like, a lot of times when I get home, I sit down for like a quick meal. I get, you know, my little video going for like some gym entertainment, gym content. I kind of get that going, get something that's going to get me a little pumped up, ready to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like some content that's going to make me think twice about skipping. And then I get that pre-workout going. Let's go. It's time to lock in. Because once you get that going, it's like, am I going to really sit here and just tank 350 grams of caffeine and just play Apex or whatever? Like, yeah, I don't mind doing that sometimes, or I wouldn't mind doing that, I should say. But that ain't the best feeling. I want that itchy feeling. I want to take that out at the gym. I want to get rid of that there. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I think kind of it's all kind of goes together, man. It's mental, it's physical, it's all regulated when you go and you're consistent with it too. It's not just all vanity. I think anyone who goes to the gym and is doing all the, you know, the pumps and trying to, you know, looking at the biceps in the mirror, yeah, you're a little vain, and that's I don't care. I don't think you're a bad person for that personally, and I don't think anyone should fault themselves for that. But you gotta be honest with yourself and realize, like, it's a little bit vain, but that's okay. But also realize, unless you're gonna be a full-time bodybuilder, like, all the gear and all that stuff really ain't for you. Just look as good as you can. Take care of yourself as best you can outside of the gym. And I think that really will go a long way with everything. You know, everyone loves to talk about mental health nowadays, but you gotta treat yourself like a plant. Like, I really think that's like one of the things I think about a lot of times, man. Like, you need sunlight, you need food. Maybe a plant's not the best analogy, but you gotta take care of yourself on a holistic level, man. I don't think just going to therapy and talking to someone about your problems is the way to necessarily go all the time. And I think a lot of like the mental health stuff nowadays, that's like the conversation more so than anything. The conversation is, oh, go to therapy. Oh, like, you know, take these prescription medication that'll help you. But in reality, it's like, I don't think that's it, man. I think in reality, I think the thing that you really need to do is take care of yourself top to bottom. Take care of yourself top to bottom. Like, I mean, water your plant, feed your plant, give your plant some sunlight, and actually a little bit of stress, aka working out in a controlled manner, is amazing for you. And it's definitely been good for me. It calms my ADHD a bit and helps me really be like the best version I can be of myself. Honestly, man, it really does. And like, people will, you know, I sound like a Joe Rogan, you know, disciple right now, but this is just the real honest truth, man. I think as much as people have said it in my space and in the things that I consume, I don't think it's being said enough still. It's almost cliche to me in some ways, but the people who maybe need to hear it aren't necessarily hearing it. And I think it's important for us to keep talking about it. I think it's important for us to keep speaking on, you know, the whole mental health thing. Yeah, sure. But we gotta, I think the approach needs to be a lot more holistic than it needs to be, oh, go, what is it? What's the new talk therapy thing? BetterHelp. Yeah, I don't think everyone's trying to sell you something, man. And I think that's the issue, bro. I think everyone's trying to sell you the pill, man. They're always trying to sell you the thing that's gonna fix all your problems. And in reality, it's like, nah, it's just taking that first step, man. It's just getting yourself up, man. It's just getting yourself to the gym for one day, and then 2 days, and then choosing a broccoli and rice and chicken one night, and then 2 nights, and then it's yogurt instead of fruit snacks, and some lean some eggs, and you know, some eggs and turkey bacon maybe in the morning. You know what I mean? Instead of you know, pancakes and syrup. You know what I mean? Instead of that McDonald's sandwich. You know what I mean? No donuts. You know, it's just one day at a time. You slowly do that, and the next thing you know, man, you're building some momentum. You're building some momentum, man. You're becoming a better version of yourself. You know, you're more healthy, feeling better, skin's clearing up. That's the kind of stuff I think we just need to keep preaching that kind of stuff, man. And I personally just want to keep being a part of that conversation. And I think if I can turn it around, I think anyone probably can, man. I know that's another one of those cliches, but I really think that's true. Because I mean, I started 2025 at 307 pounds. You know what I mean? I probably could have did a lot better than what I've done. I stumbled on the path and got back on it, and stumbled again and got back on it. But the thing is, I don't think you ever give up, man. I think that's the big one right there. If I had to take anything away from this whole entire conversation, one thing I will always say, man, is just don't give up on it. Like, so many people, I think they start, stop, and then eventually like, all right, I'm not good enough to do this. I'm giving up on it for good. It's like, no, don't stop. Like, just keep going, man. Just like, so what? You started and you stopped. Okay, guess what? You gotta start again. I think that's a whole lot better than just giving up completely and be like, oh, I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna get right. I'm never gonna get healthy. I'm never gonna actually start taking care of myself. Like, no. You're gonna do it. You're gonna get right. You're gonna be better than you were before. So just get on it. Just get on the path, man. Start getting on there today. Get on it today. If you're like me, I'm a Monday guy. I'm a Monday guy a lot of times. I like Mondays. Like Mondays, I like a fresh start on a Monday. That's okay. I understand it. You're like, okay, right after Christmas, right after New Year's. Okay, cool. Do it. Get on that path. If it's right after New Year's, then have some fun. Enjoy your next week and a half. Or not even a week and a half, you know, your next week. But then we're on the path, man. We're on it. We're on it. We're not. You ain't got to post it nowhere. You ain't got to tell nobody. You just start priming yourself right now in your own head, man. Just like, this is it. This is going to be it. This is for me. This is what I'm doing. This is it right now. I got to start going. I got to start going. I got to start consuming the right things. I got to start planting the seeds. You know what I mean? I got to start planting the seeds in my brain right now that are going to get me over this hump. When things get a little slow, a couple weeks, a month from now, that's okay. You stumbled a little bit, get right back on it. You got a McDonald's cheeseburger, that's okay. Well, yeah, that's really all I got on that, man. I'm thinking a lot about the mental health thing recently, just because I'd seen a story on this content creator, and I was thinking a lot about just his story and what it's like for someone who to be that successful. You know, this Larry Wilson guy, I really didn't know a lot about him. I know I'd seen his face before. I'm sorry, I said Larry. I'm sorry, Lamar Wilson. I've been talking, like I said, I've been talking a lot about this mental health thing, and I've seen thinking a lot about the mental health thing since I've seen the story of Lamar Wilson, and it's sad. I seen it and started kind of diving into a little bit of his world and looking at some of the videos that he's posted, and realized, like, he's in a space that I kind of always wanted to be in, and to just realize that, in some ways on the outside looking in, it feels like, man, he had so much going for him. He had, everything a man could ever imagine, or ever want in some ways, as far as, just the doing a job where it was something he really loved doing. You could tell he was passionate about tech, passionate about gaming, like winning awards. Like, he had a lot going for himself on the outside looking in, but overall he was hurting. And it's sad to know that someone like that would exit themselves like that. You know what I mean? You gotta wonder maybe what was going on behind the scenes, and what was going on in his head that made him choose that for himself, and what could have been different. What could he have done different? I know in fact, in one of the Twitter posts, I know he had talked about getting his health together and losing some weight and doing things that were more productive for his overall well-being. So if that's the case, I'm happy that he was at least trying. And I gotta wonder, what triggered him, maybe, or maybe there should have been some like sooner intervention, and maybe he would have went a different route. But you never really know. And, you see a person like that, they seem happy, they seem like they got it all. But it's for someone like me, it's hard to understand what that exactly could have been going on, because I've never been a person who necessarily has been, I guess, deeply depressed. I definitely have low days. I definitely am down, and I definitely do get sad. But to be honest, I want to know what exactly could send a person into that kind of decision, and what exactly we could do to change it. And it's why one of those things why I don't necessarily think medication is bad or depression is fake. I'm not gonna be one of those like hardcore red pill influencers that says it's not real. I personally haven't experienced it, so I don't know what it's like. And when I am low and I am sad, I know that for me, a lot of times, just because I haven't been doing the right things for myself, I haven't been taking care of myself, I haven't been, doing the stuff that I know I need to be doing. Getting sunlight, as simple as that sometimes. But with that being said, I just wonder, is the chemical imbalance thing, is that a real thing? Is that something you're born with? Is it genetic? Is it something that we can alter in their diet? You know what I mean? Like, is it environment? Is it, if I had to bet money on it, it's one of those things, environment, nutrition, too much stress. One of those things I think is, personally, I think it's probably in that realm, but you really never know. And so I think in the near future, with the whole AI thing and the way technology is going, I think we're going to learn a lot more about it. And I hope that in my lifetime, I get to see us move that conversation much further ahead. And, it might be one of those things where it comes down to getting back to our roots. You know what I mean? Like getting back to like what we really should be doing as overall as humans. Like, what exactly are we doing here? What exactly is this thing we call our existence? What exactly is this? Like, what are we all doing here? And not in a godly sense, but just, is there like a greater purpose for humans? Or is it more so just we're all here to just eat, reproduce, and move on? Maybe it's not as deep as you think it is. Maybe it's just that simple. I definitely have that thought sometimes. Sometimes it's just as simple as like, live your life, man. Maybe you're overthinking it. I think that's a thing that happens to humans now, because like our brains are so much different than any other like species on the planet, that we're like, we overthink things. Like I wonder if there were cavemen that took themselves out. Like, that's an interesting question to me. And I know like people will argue, cavemen, they didn't live very long. But actually, I think cavemen, and I think there's some evidence to this. If I'm wrong, sorry. But I think there's some evidence that says like cavemen actually lived pretty normal, pretty similar lifespan to modern humans, as long as they didn't contract like a bacterial disease, which we kind of eradicated with antibiotics, I'm pretty sure, or infant death, which is the other two, or which are the main two, I want to say, that was probably taking them out. If they were to be able to make it past that, they probably lived to 65, 70, I think. I don't know. And you got to wonder, if they were living to 65, 70, then were there some that decided they just didn't want to live? Did they go out and like, I don't know, run in front of a stampede of like buffalo or something? I don't know. Like, I don't even know, like woolly mammoths. I don't know what animals they would actually been hunting, wolves, whatever. Like, would that happen? You know what I mean? Like, if you were living like a pretty natural life, like your environment was like you were outside in the woods eating like real food, single ingredient foods, like do you know what I mean? Do they ever like take themselves out, or is it only like predators like take them out? Like, you gotta wonder about. I really do wonder. That's like something I'm obviously. I don't think we could ever answer that question. Like, if there was like a self-inflicted wound that potentially like took a caveman out. But it's an interesting thought. Like, I really wonder, man. Like, that's something that I'm gonna ponder on for a while. I wonder if ChatGPT knows. I'm not gonna ask it because that's a kind of a crazy question, but Did we get some gun running real quick? Gotta turn off some volume up. Right there. Where did I get shot from, gang? Pathy got that one hitter quitter on me. Get out! Get out!
Got a bogey.
No way! That was... Remember that. That gun's so much better than mine. Bro, I've been on the flat line longer than I've been. Every time I get off a good clip, somebody steals it. What did he even? Oh, okay. What to say? No way. He was on that boy. I get the temptation to just stay up here. It's like, why not, right? No! I was just getting warmed up, brother. One more. One more. I just realized that Christmas Eve is like the most dead sports day of all time. I didn't realize, like, I thought for sure that there would be like something today. I figured they would take advantage of people being at home and like viewership would be high, but it's honestly like there's really nothing from what I can tell. There's literally like one bowl game today. That's it. I'll take TDM. And it's at 8 o'clock. It's like Hawaii and Georgia Tech. So I mean, like, not awful, but definitely not like good. We got the Division III semifinal championship today. That is crazy. For that to be on ESPN, you know it's on ESPNU, but still. It's a dead air day. That is crazy, dude. Now, Division III, I'm not gonna lie, I think if I go hard for like the rest of the year into the summertime, I think I could make a team. I ain't gonna lie, I think I could do it. Haters gonna say I'm coping. That's what haters will say. But that's why they just haters though. They don't know. They don't know I'm 6'5", 280. And by then, I could be 250 solid though, like 250 lean. I think me 250 lean's a problem for the world. That's DK Metcalf numbers, bro. No shot, bro. No shot. I should have not have peeked him like that. Too early. I peeked him just a little soon. Bro, you're not good, bro. You got lucky. We got a car and he hit a heady. Haters gonna say I can't make a D3 squad. I think I could do it. And then there was two. Nah, that flick was crazy. Not gonna lie. Can someone else please shoot him? Haters gonna say my aim bad, but I'm gonna say controller. How about that? I shouldn't have let him get that third one off. That's crazy. I hate that Mirage shit, bro. Like, that shit is so cheesy, bro. And the fact that all the fucking, every single character has footsteps too. Every single, all 7 of them. In a one-on-one fight, I don't know if there's a less fair character, bro. Maybe Revenant, maybe, I don't know, but at least I know what I'm shooting at when I'm shooting at Revenant. Like, dog. No, I hate that fucking Mirage.
She's almost dead out front if you can get her.
Got her. It's like, you know how many out fronts there are, bro? I hate that fucking kid so bad. I hate him so bad. The fact that you play Mirage, ooh, pisses me off, bro. Like no other.
to clip that bitch's wings, I swear.
I have been brought back. Research.
How I feel about that fucking Mirage, bro.
Charging on my shields.
Oh yes. Just make a mistake. Yeah, I feel like Mirage doesn't get talked about how bad he actually is, like 1v1. I think it's just like the high tier players are like, it's like not a big deal to them. I don't know, like they play enough to know which one it is. I don't know. But for like normies, bro, it's frustrating to play against a Mirage.
That's my gas trap. If you wouldn't bust him, I would appreciate it.
I don't know, and it doesn't really feel like a skill gap kind of thing. It feels like you just get like free kills because you're like, you disappear. Like there's just so many little things now.
Alert 5, ready to score for burn. Go for burn.
Placing gas trap.
Charging on my shields.
Shields recharging. Hold on, recharging shields.
I thought she was gonna be there.
I'm back, people.
Deploying a variable.
He yoinked that one from me.
Oh my god, right below, and she comes and gets me.
No, I had that. No.
Maybe this will go better.
That was me.
We have our Apex champions.
We on top with the dub and the damage. That's something I always try to do, and I feel like I always struggle at it because like sometimes I'll like have the most damage on the team, but then but we lose. But like to get the win and the most damage and like tie for the most kills, that's like you're actually better than everybody in the lobby. And that's a good feeling versus like if you're on the losing team and you have the most damage, even if you have the most damage in the lobby, you're still kind of like, you still lost, you know? So you overcame. Brother, yeah, we got the blue. there's 2 silvers in the lobby, and I got them both on my team. Maybe they're smurfing, bro. We're smurfing, gang. Yo, where is this at right now? Dude, there's nobody at this game. There's not even bleachers, bro. I think they knew nobody was coming. It's snowing outside. It's cold. Dude, it's kind of cool. I kind of love sports when it's like not in front of anyone. Like there's something about competing against another team in an empty gym that just feels so raw and just cool and natural to me. And the same thing for football, I'm sorry. No one came but the coaches, your teammates, and maybe a couple of parents. Like that is so cool. I don't know why. There's something about that just feels like, I guess, nostalgic, because when you're a kid, there's a lot of times you're playing games and there's no one there. Sometimes ain't even your parents ain't even. Because they can't make especially if you're in, especially if you're in the hood, bro. Like, your parents ain't making it to every game, bro. They ain't got the time for that. They ain't got the money and shit. They might not even be that involved, really, if we just being honest. Like, they ain't messing with you like that. I gotta make sure I'm starting to heal and hit them.
Battery here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I don't know what it is about that. It just feels so good. I got like weirdly nostalgic about it just now. It's so crazy.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
Already in the next ring. Shock and bolt here. Level 3. Shock and bolt here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Or they're just like, shut the fuck up, bro. No one's running heavy this game.
What do you say that for me? Neat. Hit the ejector seat.
Care package coming down. Enhanced my weapon. It seems strong, doesn't it?
Faster, faster, faster.
Why? Care package over there.
We're gonna snag these points over here to the southeast.
Bad guys, let's do this.
Okay, never mind.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
Why? Target there.
I think bro did.
Why? Let's move there.
I said we go around the other way and grab these points again. I think bro's going for the care package. Okay, never mind. You're dead.
Reload, recharging
Readying a
shields.
fallback if things get too messy.
And it's not us.
I need a sight for my motherfucking G7 boys.
Enemy firing. Fire on
Yo, where the fuck?
I have been down.
Pull me through, gang. What the fuck? Where did bro come from?
Must go faster. Hit the ejector seat.
Bro, you supposed to damn leave, bro. Bro, how the we ran into who the fuck did we just run into? Bro, we ran into them boys, bro. What the? That's crazy. I'm invested in this
This team will be landing at Shipyard Arcade.
D3 semi-final. Yeah, bro, there's literally no bleachers, bro. There's like no one's there. Okay, I see a few. Never mind. No, it's actual high school bleachers, bro. I think I can make it, bro. I'm trying to find a division school. Division. I wonder if I got any eligibility left. Bro, you just really, that's crazy, bro. They just really they just cucked my dreams. There are no Division III schools in all of Florida? How is that even possible, bro? They don't breed Division III football players in this city, bro, in this state. They don't breed Division III football players in the entire state, bro. Division II or better, bro. Loser.
1 minute until the ring closes, and then the gone for good.
Nearby ring and closing in 45.
Now for some field tests.
I still can make it, bro. I'm going to Georgia then, I guess.
You've got 30 seconds to get to the next ring. If you go down, I'm not carrying you. They won't stand a chance.
Wait, I didn't pick up that Volt. Okay, lucky there's another one. What are the odds?
We've got 10 seconds. I hate to say it, but ring time's over.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
Extended energy knife here. Level 3. Shop's open for business.
Dibs.
I'm gonna need that.
Ring's moving. Don't mind if I do.
Attention, care package.
Care package incoming. Hey, Taiha.
They won't stand a chance against you, beautiful.
My ultimate is charged and good to go.
Attention, first blood.
That's the first of many nights to go out.
Hey, Taiha. Evil harvester here.
Yes.
We also got that one right there to our left too, but there'll be a team rotating in that way. Also down for that though.
Yeah, there's a team like up here.
Don't let them
Yeah, brother,
Honestly,
brother.
fuck it, we ball.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like a hotspot for like third parties too.
Honestly, do it again, I'll kill you.
Ein optisch vorhandene Sonnentreffer.
I see an enemy over there. Spotted an enemy. Reloading. Target down.
Actually insane.
Super tough.
Using jump drive.
Leveled up and bringing ruin. Get fallbacks in play.
Tossing that bomb.
Gateway.
Tossing that trap.
Let's go here. Shield crack. Gate.
Cracks the horizon.
Shields recharging.
Good job.
Reloading.
Shotgun bolt here. Gold here. Hold on, I need to heal. Anyone up for some shopping? Mama's got you now.
I don't know what that initial entry was, but it wasn't my best.
Better get healthy there.
Round 2. Beginning ring.
I'm here. Power booster.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
We're already inside the next ring. There better be some good loot around here. Ooh, we have a new kill leader. I can't wait to meet them.
Oh, even my tail aches. Some healing would do the trick. Forcing to heal.
Oh, fuck it, we ball. We ball like Kobe in the fall.
Look over here. Half the squads are down. There's a fool killed every minute.
Here, a ring console.
Extra treasures here. You're welcome.
Enhance my weapon. It seems stronger, doesn't it? Precious. Next ring coming up. Check your map.
In progress.
I see an evac tower deployed over there.
We're already inside the next ring.
Dropship here. Let's give them a warm welcome. Come on.
They just need it on.
Care package being delivered.
There's someone here.
Care package incoming. If I have.
Enemy over there. I wonder what they found. Enemy over there.
Moving.
Don't let them see you. I see an enemy.
Took down an enemy.
Took care of that one.
Who's there?
Opponent over here. Starting jump drive.
I'll check it.
Got it.
Taking fire.
Oh shit, he was correct.
Enemy right here. Shattered an enemy shield.
In the ring.
Thank goodness I got in on that assist. I thought so. I thought so.
Bye-bye. That squad is all down. Recharging my shields. The enemy is here. Ignore that.
Replicator incoming.
Setting up shop. Let's go there. Enemy right here. Don't mind if I do.
I bought Black Obi in the fall.
I spotted an enemy.
Saw a mark
Don't
over
try
there.
that. Engaging the enemy. Reloading. Squad on us. Shattered an enemy.
Recharging shields.
Bro, I gotta get a new mic arm. This mic arm is so fucking trash sometimes, man.
More time to load. Target over there. Reloading. I cracked an enemy shield.
Got a fallback set.
That was a dog shit.
Taking fire. Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Another squad's attacking. Reloading.
Care package over there.
Let's do some shopping.
Let me get the Kraber.
Taste.
They take it. Hurry.
Recharging my shields.
Because they have a low but two sword. You gotta
Move it over here.
dance with it.
Replicator incoming. Let's make ourselves something nice. We've got a minute until the ring closes. If you want it, bag it. Healing my wounds.
Enemies firing at me.
Those shots are from another squad. 45 seconds until the ring closes. We've got time, but not much. Just topping off my shield.
Yo, there's a team like right next to me. Everybody come. We should shoot at these. I got one of them like one truck.
We've got 30 seconds.
I think they're trying to dip.
Hello. Nobody's in.
You're not alone. Look over here.
Yeah, I still need to pick an upgrade.
Right here. That's he's gonna res. He's gonna res.
Recharging my shields. We need to go.
There's a team ahead of us, bro, right?
Let's go.
Are you seeing it?
Why? I've upgraded.
Directly to my right, very close. I hear them.
Graver here. Enemy right
They're
here.
rezzing. They're rezzing. Oh, appreciate it.
Enemy down.
Good job. Wait, they're still below. Still below.
Enemy killed.
My
Right here, right here, right here.
voice is lost. Back me if I
Oh, wait.
know.
Two down here.
Here.
120 on Rampart.
Fuel on that fire.
Shattered an enemy shield.
Care package over there.
Everybody's fighting below. Finish level. I have.
Escape for any crashes.
You can go back. You can go back up.
210. Down below. Right over here.
Forcing the shield. Hold on. Recharging shield. "45 seconds. The ring's pretty close."
I'm dropping. I'm dropping.
Two down on me. You guys help. Two down, one's full alive on me.
Ready?
Rezzing.
Things get you messy.
Thank you.
Reuniting you with my beautiful vortexes.
Clutch.
Son, if you want to die that badly, I'm sure I can arrange.
It's just one, right? Or did they get the rest?
Just you and me left.
That's my bad. I didn't know that was happening.
Oh, you're good. 210. Knock.
10 seconds to ring close. I've been
No, Kraybird.
From where?
From the northeast. I'm resable for now, but they're probably no. Never mind. They're gonna peek your left on the bridge. Fuck.
You fools can't fight with crab. Who taught you? Were they 6, 7 pints in?
Good
What was
shit.
behind it?
Good shit. I fucked up a little bit there.
Nah, you're good. GG's.
GG. Oh, it wasn't even Kraber. It was fucking charge rifle. That boy hit 135. What the fuck? Charge rifle made me disappear, bro. That charge rifle did me dirty, man. That's crazy. Oh, they're out in like Indiana. No, they're in like Idaho, bro, in the middle of a neighborhood. Jack Olsen. Boy's nasty with it. Oh, they try to set up a screen, brother. Da 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 da.
This team will be landing at Canal Plaza. is your champion.
Bloody hell. Enemy landed near me.
Good work. We're inside the next ring. Got a mobile respawn beacon here.
Got some extra supplies here, Pop.
Enemy in sight. Evo harvesters are now available.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Optics here. Close range. Always better than iron sights.
I leveled up and it comes with a fancy upgrade.
Attention. Delivering care package. Thank you. Care
No
package
worries, mate.
incoming. Let's get to the LZ.
Why? I've upgraded.
Standard
Why?
heavy
Care
mag here.
package over.
Level
Why?
2.
Care package over there.
Nice. Weapons
Got
looking
me eye on
fine.
an enemy nearby. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Right down range.
Enemy shield.
First blood. Game bloody
Got
on,
an enemy
fellas.
here. Enemy firing at me.
Got you, man. They got me. I'm down. Let's relocate here.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Hold on. Charging shields. Next strike coming
Cracked an enemy shield.
Reuniting you with my beautiful vortexes.
Give my shield a recharge.
Not used to taking bodies off the ground.
Let's go this way.
Healer, give me a sec.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader out there. What a go-getter.
Mark there. Waiting to be
Enemy here. Hold on to your asses. Spotted an enemy.
Let's go that way.
Knuckle cluster
Eye
out.
on the mark.
stronger, doesn't it?
G'day, enemy here.
Kill leader. Enemy spotted.
Lost enemy knuckle cluster. Another squad's trying to fly.
My shield and recharge.
I've been down.
Cracked an enemy seal. Joker here. Joker healing.
First you lose your cool, then you lose your head. Replicator being delivered. Throwing a frag. Replicator touching down. Frag out. Healing. Watch my back. Taking fire. Smoke out. Throwing a frag. Frag out. Cracked it. Timing. Cracked it. Take it.
Let's migrate over there.
This team will be landing at Uptown.
Highway, outbreak, breakthrough.
My number one fan's watching, so you know I'll be fantabulistic.
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day. Introducing your champion. Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Enhanced my weapon. It seems stronger, doesn't it? 60 seconds to ring close.
Nothing up my sleeves and what's extra supplies.
Nearby ring. And closing ring gate.
Rings close.
This weapon is enhanced,
Mid-range.
beautiful, dangerous.
To ring close.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online. Got extra supplies here. A prepared
Mid-range.
Dips.
There's an amp over here. Overflow healer.
Ooh, I'm taking that.
Got extra supplies here. No need to thank me, but you should.
Care package. Care package touching down.
Come
They
on,
usually
let's
carry
go over
red
here.
platforms. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1.
Why, care package over there.
Making contact here. Not taking a break, just watching this spot.
Heard someone this way. Move with caution.
Attention. First blood.
First blood, and the chaos begins.
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
Got a walking target over here.
Down! Need a medic! We got company, people! Enemy spotted!
Using the decoy escape.
Safety's off, folks!
I'm
Enemy
using Phoenix kit.
incoming frag!
Down an enemy. Hold on, recharging shield.
Broken enemy shield.
Bam! There goes the blue holster. Something like that.
Sectors! Another squad is incoming.
Give my shield a recharge.
Enemy shield.
Sending out my decoy.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Shoot an enemy.
Alright, enemy down. My shields are recharging. Getting hurt over here. 1 sec, healing up.
Spotted. Double timing it.
I think this place needs a little more me.
Shields recharging.
Out to right here, right first. Head down, another squad coming in. Getting shot at. Closed door here.
Off the light. I'm spotted.
Let's go over
Head
there.
this way.
Using to heal. I should pick an upgrade.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Reloading.
Replicator coming down. Reloading. It's being shot at.
Go cracked.
Recharging shields.
Champions out, huh?
Bam!
To the taking.
Bam. I guess I'm running out of ideas.
Move it over here.
Nah. Okay.
Shields recharging.
Pop in the chimney. Back tower.
The ring's moving. Going to burn if we don't get inside.
Enemy shield cracked. Enemy down.
Let's regroup here.
I think this place needs a little more me.
Check the sector.
Hey now, another squad coming in.
Need a medic.
Setting up a fallback. Returning you to my void nexus so you won't miss me too much. You play recklessly. I like that. Shields recharging.
Pop in the chimney.
Ammo's almost gone. I'll find more. I need light ammo.
Light ammo here. Using the decoy escape.
Going out the gate.
Fire, and they're hitting me.
Care package over there.
Recharging shield.
Reloading.
Target's right in front of me.
Ambush, ambush. There's another squad. Some behind me. Amp over here. Power boosted.
Light ammo here. You got bamboozled. Already in the next ring. I smell victory. Kinda smells like pork chops. Funny. Light ammo here.
Come on in. Old Painless is waiting.
Down.
Touch down an enemy.
Reloading.
Slow down. Lead. Oscar
Only
Mike.
half the squads are left.
Kill is done. That's how we do.
Hope you're listening. I'm looting here.
Taking a knee. Patching up.
Light ammo here.
Setting up fallback.
Mid-range.
Always better than iron sights.
Not taking a break, just watching this spot.
Being shot at.
I think this place needs a little more me.
Firing.
Shields. Already in the next ring. The fun can come to us.
Got company out there. Never mind. Hostile. My marker. Give my shields a recharge.
Tossing a thermite.
Throwing thermite.
Not far from the ring. We got 30
Right.
seconds left.
Care package over there.
In this direction.
Open supply bin here. Oh, it looks big enough to stuff someone inside. 10 seconds to ring close.
Target over there.
Got an enticing target over there.
Wouldn't let down range.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Fire.
Look out, ring's moving.
I'm down.
That thing hurts. Enemy
Scope's going fire.
Alright, enemy down.
Always ready with the fallback. Bringing you back to my void nexus, friend. Say damn some. If you want to die that badly, I'm sure I can arrange something.
Give my shield to recharge.
Get out there and bamboozle.
Healthy, dang. My void nexus is lost. Back me for
Look
another.
this way. Shield cracked. Downed an enemy. Enemy on decoy.
Healing. Watch my back.
One minute until close. Rings nearby.
Ring ain't far.
Ring ain't far. Half of one. Let's go this way.
Might be something good there.
Let's go this way.
I'm gonna cancel that.
10 seconds. Ring circle. Why you need to
We got another squad here.
Let's reposition there. Don, ring's moving.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Let's go this way. Head this way.
Fuel on our fire.
Or something like that.
Trying to corner us.
Shields recharging.
Give my shield to recharge.
Sending out my decoy.
Let's displace here.
45 seconds. Ring's not too far. I'm okay with that.
Tango down.
Rings nearby with 30 to close. Two enemy squads
Need
there.
a medic.
Barrage here to save the day.
This team will be landing at Galleria.
It's only over when it's over. Whose head do I mess with?
Doing starter? Let's go get our hands dirty. This is your champion.
The battle begins. May the gods bless you.
Round one.
An enemy's descending on me.
Countdown.
Say what? We're all inside this ring.
Investigate for any crashes.
Hostile spotted.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Evo
Hey, we're already inside the next ring.
Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
The dark pierces through.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package incoming. 你睇下。
Enemy shields broke. Firing.
Attention. There is a new kill.
The gate.
Attention. First blood.
Enemy! The enemy's here!
Good thing it's not us.
White care package over there. Spotted a mark here. Tight.
Target spotted.
Getting healthy. 等等。
Enemy shields broke. Hostile close.
Formed from iron.
Eyes off the ground.
I need restoration. Healing.
Enemy shield.
Strong.
Looks like we lost one. Oh well. Shield cracked. Target killed.
I'm getting shot.
Enemy shield cracked.
My shields need a bit more power.
I've been down.
Alright. You need a charm bag and a sense of self-preservation. They're focusing on me. Enemy killed.
Grenade
Using a void
incoming.
nexus.
Slipping on the void nexus.
Time to pick a fight here, witches. My shields need a bit more power.
Need to select an upgrade. I guess we should go for our teammate's banner.
Careful. There's a new kill leader out there.
Here's a game for any crashes.
Good. We're in the next ring.
Replicator incoming. Yeah, I still need to pick an upgrade.
Weapon in hand. A bit of elbow grease couldn't do.
I have our friend's banner. I'm crafting. Banget's on. Calling in a respawn beacon. Picked an upgrade to give me the upper hand.
Hold on.
Gate.
Using a void nexus.
Down the gate. Half the squad's left. We can end their worlds. Taking a ride through the void nexus. We're already inside the Mark B. We could make an impression.
Pierce their defenses.
Always ready with the fallback. Reuniting you with my beautiful void nexus. Not used to taking bodies off the ground. I've been downed.
Another squad is on it. Form meets fuck. He got me snared. Grenade incoming.
My void nexus was ruined by some enemy. Yay!
Alright. You need a charm bag and a sense of self-preservation.
You clearly have not been training for this moment. This team will be landing at Electro Dam.
I did my hair for this. Nothing wrong with looking good in the ring.
Get in my way. I'll break right through.
You're fortunate. I have much to teach you.
Introducing your champion. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
Does this enhanced weapon make me look scarier? I bet it does.
45 seconds and a nearby ring. We strategized effectively.
Voila! Extra supplies right here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Ring nearby with 30 to close. Wow, it's like we
Backpack here.
planned this.
Level 2.
Dips.
Seconds. Ring's basically knocking on the door.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online. Warning. Closing. We'll be caught outside the ring if we
Change
don't
my
move.
mind.
Optics here. Close range.
Care package coming down.
Nothing on my sleeves and extra supplies. Magic. Backpack here. Level 2. Shield battery here.
Dips.
First blood.
Enemy spotted.
Oh,
They
it's
look
there,
small.
like really far.
Use this gravity cannon.
Optics here. Sniper.
Champion eliminated.
Champion out. I don't think anyone is.
These bonds taking hit.
Oh shit.
Another squad is on us. Recharging shield.
Enemy killed. I took care of it, don't worry. It's dupes o'clock.
Down. Unacceptable.
Got a fallback set. Returning you to my void nexus so you won't miss me too much. Hey, Summer, there are so many better ways.
Roger, dude. Taking some damage.
Pull my void nexus down. Motivator. Hold on.
Enemy killed. I took care of it, don't worry. Dupes to the rescue. Give him my shield to recharge. Yeah, getting shot at. Broken enemy shield.
Damn. GG. Have to go now.
This team will be landing at Resort.
All variables have been considered. The experiment begins.
Can't be manipulated.
Play with me, see what happens. Introducing your champion.
Ever the sun sets, but she also rises.
extra supplies here. Time to stock up. Ring ain't far. Half of one.
We're close to the ring. 10 seconds.
Evo harvesters are now available. First blood. Tastes like victory.
My ultimate is ready. Let the experiment begin. I got straight away with me. Pointless.
Weapons looking fine. Attention. Delivery care package. Care package incoming. Let's get to the LZ.
Setting a gate. Why? Care package over there. Leveled up and bringing ruin gets a little easier. Chosen upgrade. I'm itching to use it.
Hostile over there. Hostile spotted. Taking fire. Reloading. Give me a sec. Recharging shield. Attention. There is a new kill.
Introducing a new variable.
Enemy shield. Firing on enemies.
They downed me.
Always ready with the fallback.
Double time mission. I'm ahead. Grenade. Reloading.
Shields are recharging.
Target down.
Let's relocate here. Tango killed. Target spotted. Let's displace
Go
here.
over there. Adding another gas trap. wanting.
Beginning ring countdown. Replicator touching down. Giving him the chimney. Spotted. Double timing it. Let's engage the enemy over here.
Where? My ultimate is ready.
Let's reposition there.
We should conduct a search right here.
Mark there, waiting to be played.
Reloading.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Already in the next ring. The fun can come to us.
Enemy spotted. Attention. Delivering care package.
Those care packages likely shift the delta in our favor.
Enemy spotted.
Firing up
My void nexus is lost. Wanna beg me for another? Setting up my forward.
Cracking
Enemy
enemy
out there.
shield.
Reloading.
Negative. Ambush. They got me. I'm down.
Using a void nexus. Bringing you back to my void nexus,
I
friend.
still see everything.
Not used to taking bodies off the ground. Reuniting
I am
you with
operating a
my
void nexus.
beautiful void
Our
nexus.
paths will intersect.
1 second. Using my Phoenix gear.
Not used to taking bodies off the ground.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Administering medical aid. There's a replicator coming in.
Reloading.
One minute. Rings nearby.
Firing.
– 45 seconds. The ring's pretty close.
Half the squads are left. New kill leader appointed.
Reloading.
Got company out there.
Being shot at.
Broke enemy shield. Incoming.
Tossing a thermite. Thermite out. Alright, me for another.
Give my shield a recharge. Hop in the chimney.
Right down.
Take fire. They got me. I'm
My
down.
ultimate's ready.
Got a fallback set. Hold on, recharging shields. Max level. To be at the top of the round. Replicator coming down. Rings nearby, and there's still 60 whole seconds. Ring closes in 45, and I can practically skip right in. Chose an upgrade. I'm itching to use it. "30 seconds. Rings nearby. I'm so
You can craft us if you want.
Rings nearby with 10 seconds to go. Grab our teammate's banner. Do that. Deploying a respawn beacon. My void nexus is lost. Back me for another.
Oscar Mike. I'm spotted.
Enemy here. Mission cracked. Over there. Put 'em up.
Right here.
Playing risky, homie. Enemy shield crack. Opening a gate.
Cracked.
I've been down.
Placing gas trap.
Let's go here.
You are fortunate we're on the same team.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
We are inside the next ring. A net positive result.
One sec. Using my Phoenix kit.
Ultimate's ready.
Hostile. Danger close.
Placing gas trap.
45 seconds. The ring's pretty close.
Let's check out this area.
Hold on, recharging shield.
Double timing. My shield to recharge.
10 seconds to recoil.
It's waiting. Smart.
Our teammate's gone. Don't rest. He's gone.
We have our Apex champion.
Bro, what kind of fucking lobbies are they? How come there's 15 fucking plats? What the fuck is this? I don't understand this fucking game. Fuck. makes no fucking sense. Yes, lobby makes no sense. This shit make no damn sense.
This team will be landing at Resort.
Savor the quiet before the chaos.
Valkyrie on station, ready for anything. Helps everything.
Accounts. Search history. They can't hide from me.
This is your champion.
Crypto.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. phase. Rings just a little further. 45 on the clock.
Extended
I
light
got
mag
the
here. Gold tier.
Yeah, there are no squads near us.
I got the scanner. You don't have to do anything with it.
I'll bag that.
Backpack here. Level 2.
I'm back. Logged off my drone. We're close to the ring. Get prepared. 30 seconds left.
Bandit close by, visual clear.
You guys see someone already?
Seconds to get back on the grid.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online. Warning.
Get that Evo.
Bring shotgun ammo here.
Extended light mag here. Level 3. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Chua, I'm back. Logged off my drone.
Incoming care package. Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that trajectory.
Why, care package over there.
Yeah, there are no squads near us.
Why, let's move there.
Yeah, there are no squads
Why,
near us.
care package over there.
Chua, there are no squads near us. Chua, there are no squads near us.
Blood.
First blood.
Weapons in hand. Now let's
Someone's
leave a
having
mark on the
fun
world.
already.
Yeah, there are no I'm recalling my drone. Yeah, my weapon is enhanced. I'm ready. Yeah, there are no squads near us.
Listen, you're muted. Must be scan.
One squad in the area. We have the drop.
Oh, they're behind us over here.
Enemy over there.
They took the zip.
I
They're
got
gonna
eyes
go
on
over
one
here.
of them over there. I'm back. Logged off my drone.
My drone's kind of watching that building.
Taking
Spotted an
fire.
enemy there.
Recharging shields.
Y'all get sniped.
Three
From
other
where?
squads around.
Another bogey.
Oh.
Taking fire. Bogey right here. Fox 3, I got radar lock.
Get it.
Recharging shields.
Got my drone.
Enemy over there. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Taking fire. Grab
you see
shields
my
on that
drone?
bandit. Bandit's
Where the fuck
hurting.
you getting shot from, my guy?
We could jet over there. Charging on my shields. Under fire.
Oh,
Catch him up.
Enemy shield is cracked.
crack.
Recharging shields.
I hit
Reloading.
them.
Oh,
Reloading.
our teammate's going down there. I would not go over that.
We got another squad
chasing. He's chasing me. Dip, 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 dip. There's more. Right, there's up here. Oh shit.
Bogey here. Bogey in sight. Bandit here.
Nah, I know, bro. 62 damage. What the fuck? Just walk around being shot at. Need our teammate.
Shield battery here. I got a hooligan over here. Numpty there. This could get interesting. Oh my, an enemy. Void Nexus there. Oh, shall we mess with quantum mechanics? Oh, max level. I wonder if I get another PhD for this. Oh, how do you like my upgrade, pals?
Care package.
Heading for Olympus. Better make my kills extra fancy.